The woman's bathroom's always 4 feet away from the men's bathroom. Down the hallway. 4 doors on the left.
What?
Most like random shit ever. I was trying to relate.
Take off the microphone.
Bro, what are you?
Take the fucking cloth off.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about? The woman's bathroom's always 4 feet away.
I was just trying to make like a random analogy, but that like flew over your head. Maybe
No,
that was like too meta.
No, that.
When I get high, I have like really meta thoughts.
That sounded so real.
Yeah, because I'm fucking real as hell.
Well, it sounded real, and then I thought about how many times I've been somewhere where they aren't right next to each other, and then I realized it was bullshit. Good try,
What?
though. Good try, though.
Yo, I be trying all the time.
Good try, though.
Can I suggest it in like a design change in this room?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have an option to either film at the table or like sit down in some chairs and like film. Like, you know how like a lot of podcasts have like 2 chairs
Yeah.
for the motherfuckers?
Yeah, you got multiple. Some people sit on couches.
Yeah, like I feel like that could be a vibe too.
Yeah,
We would just be able to find like 2 kind of weird comfy chairs like at a thrift store. It'd be like a college vibe.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of. This is kind of just what I had when I started.
Right. Yeah. No, I was just saying like if we come across something.
Kind of making interior design and making things look pretty is not really my my strength, which is why that's kind of the one thing I don't have set up.
That's okay because I'm goated at it because I love to do it for some reason. My womanly side be loving to decorate a room for real.
Well, yeah. If there's anything you think you want to do to this room, we can run it by me. If this could be a potential shared space for a couple months, who knows? A little joint studio.
I have like my setup on one side of the room and you have your setup on the other side. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I think we should just like share both.
Because I would like more comfy chairs, but this also isn't like the biggest space.
We have to put the table like other way, and then have like chairs on one side and then like the table on the other side.
Oh, like push the chair against this side of the wall or something? Oh, no, that would actually be chill.
Yeah,
And then, put like a couch or something right there.
exactly. We don't have to do like. I feel like it would be funnier to like have like, like 2 different areas, and I think we should like get hella shit to put on the walls too, just so it like looks filled and like looks like we hang out in here.
Yeah, it feels empty. I
got a couple posters we can put up. They're gonna be kind of random, but like I don't know.
Posters are kind of expensive. That's why I didn't buy a bunch, and I already.
No, but like the thing is, you gotta like find things that could be a poster that you didn't realize are a poster, like the inside of magazines and like.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Just rip out hot babes from magazines.
No, literally, like, dude, like in like an average like teenager's room in a movie, there's like a hot babe poster and like a plaid like comforter and like a soccer ball. But the thing about the magazine poster things, like they were onto something because that is just awesome. Like beyond hot babes, which are awesome, cars, cigarettes, like old pictures of like alcohol, like have you ever seen a vintage like Jim Beam ad from like the 70s or like any old ads like that?
Yeah, I can imagine like a Colt 40. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like hanging up posters like that is not actually a good way to like make girls interested in you when they come back to your room.
What do you mean like?
Like bring a girl back and then she just sees a bunch of posters of hot girls. She's going to be like, oh my God, like this guy just kind of wants to like. Fuck.
No, yeah, like that now would be weird. But like for some reason back in the 80s, that was like, oh my God, he's such a boy with his pictures.
Yeah, you think it was more acceptable back in the day?
Probably, yeah. Like back in the day, you could like punch your wife and then go to work and be like, yo, this bitch fucking sucks. And then everyone would be like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. Sorry having a tough week.
Yeah.
Because your girlfriend sucks.
Yeah.
That's awful.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't usually do an intro, or I didn't the first time, but welcome back to the podcast.
The 5th year.
Welcome back to the 5th year. I got Ava Hartshorn with me today.
I'm a 5th year, bro.
You actually are a 5th year. Hey, you're the first. No, dude, wait, that's crazy. The first 2 guests I've had have actually been 5th years.
Okay, I'm not technically a 5th year. I'll be a 5th year in like next fall, but
yeah, next fall. But
5th year to be.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah.
And so was our first guest. I'll have to blur that out.
Oh, first class. Yeah, mystery first guest.
That would kind of blow the whole mystery first guest
Oh,
thing.
shit.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you for finally joining me. Of
course, bro.
It was kind of tough to wrangle you. You're kind of just like a monkey. You're just kind of just like a squirmy monkey.
Dude.
It's really hard to actually.
I love to say that I'm like super like like on time for things. I'm like saying like, oh yeah, I'll be there for sure. And then it's like 5 minutes past when I was supposed to leave, and it's so like I'm like so. It's like I'm somebody that like is relentlessly in love with someone that disappoints them, but it's just myself. So I'm like always like excited for whatever's about to happen, and then I disappoint myself all the time. Is that too real?
Yeah. No, well, it's fun. It's funny because the other day we were talking and we were like, yeah, like, dude, nothing's more important than our time. We're like, yeah, our time's the fucking best. And then it was time for me to actually try to get you here. And then I had to like deal with you thinking that. And I was like, all right, maybe that's not.
Wait,
actually.
what was I thinking? Just about like how I prioritize my own time?
Yeah, like you were like a little bit unaware maybe that
I really need to be here at this time.
you don't.
Yeah.
Obviously, the fucking world's not going to end if you don't come. But like, it was just unexpected. The people don't know. We were supposed to do this last night, and then we had an unexpected cancellation.
And then I rescheduled early in the morning, which was then a cancellation as well.
Yeah, we start the podcast, and literally the second I turn it on, she's like, I'm going to see if I can get 15 more minutes. I'm going to see if I can get 15 more minutes. Let me see if my girl will give me 15 more. And I'm like,
hey man, I am on a tight schedule, okay? I'm sitting down, you get 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, like I got to bounce at like 11. I'm like, it's 11:01 right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
Well, anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. What was that face painting thing you were actually doing yesterday? I just kept seeing photos of old ladies and prepubescent boys with their faces painted.
Dude, okay. This actually is great, my friend. This segues into my first point. I'm going to talk about rural towns in New Hampshire right now. So my girlfriend lives in this town outside of our town, which is like 15 minutes away. And it's like the most like middle of nowhere random town you'd probably ever seen. It's just such an average, like they have like a town hall that's like also the church. And it's the only church in the town. One 7-Eleven, like one roundabout. It's like such like a, I don't know how to describe it other than that's just like, when you go in any building, you're like gonna look at everything around you and be like, oh, yeah, this is what this would look like. And I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's not negative. It's just like, of course the floor is from the 80s and there's some like older gentleman that like looks a little sweaty behind the register.
Yeah, the 1880s. Like that old. Just a classic New England
ultra
town.
Old building, semi-old furnishings.
Relatively old people.
Everyone's super like kind of just locked in and not really sociable at all. It's like a quiet room, but there's like 5 old people milling around in there.
So you giving the appearance of a 15-year-old boy, how'd you fit in there? I'm just kidding.
Well, this segues into my other point. One woman sat down next to me, she sat in my chair, my first older customer. Meanwhile, I had done face painting never before this. So this is like my first 10 minutes of face painting ever. I was like, okay, this is a breeze. I can draw. I'm going to grab this little kid's face and draw like a fucking tree on it. I don't care.
So your girl convinced you to do this?
Yeah, I was like, okay, it'll be fun. Like, what am I going to do? Say no to that? Like, that's such a miserable ass thing to just say no. If you're somebody that can draw and your partner asks you to go do some like low key art shit somewhere with like a family run event and you're going to say no, it's like, what are you doing? And if you're not going to show up, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, what was I going to say? She was like, I can't tell if you are 15 or 21 or 25. She said, I can't tell if you are 15 or 25. And I said, I'm 21. And she goes, oh. But I was like,
I thought you were saying.
I feel like I'm pulling at straws here, but is that not like an odd thing to say to someone when you sit next to them, like regardless of, I can't, like that would be like me talking to her, like, I can't tell if you're 70 or 90.
I was about to say, how would she feel if you just like dropped her age?
Yo, like they hate that. Like, this is another thing. When I was growing up, I was like, why do adults hate when people talk about their age? Like, I'm 5 and you're 48. Like, these are just numbers. What's going on?
Yeah, you're just insecure about how old you are.
And I grew up and I was like, oh, people don't fuck with being old.
Yeah. I don't want to be old either, but I feel like by the time I am, I'll have been over that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I've like had that feeling when I was like 30 to 40 and then I just accepted it and moved on. Because you can't think the same thing forever.
Yeah. But yeah, that was... I was just wondering how you got that opportunity. I didn't know what it was for. I thought it was for some on-campus
No, that would be
event.
funnier and more humiliating if I was like painting like fucking our peers. Like my number one op. I am name dropping, I don't care.
Okay. I guess...
If she if you hear this right now, ooh, bitch.
Sounds
the things
evil.
you lied about. Y'all know that reference?
She sounds kind of evil.
She is evil. Anyway. We have to save the topic is for a different episode because I could totally get into that, but
Okay. You got more balls than I would. I wasn't planning on name dropping anyone, but hey.
I'm trying to think of what I was saying, bro.
No, there was nothing more to it. I just wanted to know how you got that face painting opportunity.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
Yep. Balled out. Came back here, brought my podcast setup stuff that I was gonna embark on as a 17-year-old, and then I actually just didn't give a fuck and didn't want to, and now I actually do.
Yeah. Thankfully, you rescheduled quickly.
Of course.
You rescheduled quickly. We were supposed to do it this morning.
Yeah, Brady is pretty tight that we didn't do it when we were supposed to do it.
No, it was fine because as long as it was done by today, I was going to be cool. If we couldn't do it today, then I was going to be like, all right, you're canceled.
What the F? He's canceling me?
I was ready to do it. Yo, when I woke up this morning, no.
I love when I could hear you lean into the mic. Yo, when I woke up this morning.
I was ready to do this morning, but I was also like, fuck, I'm kind of tired. Like, we could just put it off.
Yeah, I was like the first 5 minutes I woke up and I was like, all right, I'm down. And then I kept laying in bed and I started getting on my phone and I was like, oh, okay, I actually think I'm trying to chill here for a second.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
in a perfect world, I would have gotten up and gotten dressed and like pulled up here because that's what a winner does.
I was just
But
ready.
I'm not a winner, I guess, in the AM. I don't know.
I was ready to see the time get progressively later and later. Because first you were like, yeah, I'll be there at 9:45. And it's like, yeah, I'll be there like 10:15. And I was like,
No, okay, that's a big jump. I would do like 10:03.
but you didn't this time. You said, I'll be there at 10:15. I said, yo, if you're going to be later than 10:15, don't show up. You're
This
fired.
guy's from Boston.
You're fired. Don't show up.
Yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
Was that like a little Pittsburgh? You're fired.
You're fired. I don't know.
You're fired. Don't show up. Shit your pants. Go home. Call your mother. Yo, what the fuck? Pulled out a Joey Diaz type
and
speak.
Out of nowhere. You had a long day of selling cheese to.
Yeah, a long day of like leaning next to the counter and just like ringing up people's cheese and then going to my phone for 10 minutes and just rinse, recycle, repeat that.
Yeah, just a little pop-up crunchy shop over in.
And I get paid $21 an hour because Vermont is full of a beautiful, magical, liberal place.
Yeah, just selling cheese to white women all day.
Yep, and they go, do you think this one is good? And it's got like fucking blueberries in it. And I'm like,
Bitch, never tried it.
I am not advanced enough in like adulthood to fuck with like fruit and cheese like in a block together, bro. That is just way out of my pay grade. I'm not prepared for that, bro.
I think I could get behind it. I would try it if it was.
You were like, every time we talk about cheese, I always remember Brady's like kind of oddly like really down for cheese at all times, no matter what.
Yeah, it was. I remember what we were talking about. It was if I had like a lot of money, what would be one of the few things I would splurge on a lot?
A lot of
one
cheese.
would literally be cheese. I would.
And if that happened, I would deadass like fucking pretend I didn't know you for a week. Because why didn't you buy like a Hellcat?
That's after I buy the Hellcat.
Okay.
What do you think I'm gonna do in my Hellcat?
Eat hella cheese.
Eat hella fucking cheese.
Just crumbling everywhere.
Yeah. Blue cheese crumble. No, I would. There's just so many interesting types. I gotta come visit you at work so you can plug me with some cheese.
Yeah, you can. Did you just hear that bird? What the hell?
You're doing like a Mockingjay Hunger Games type of thing.
I was like, what?
I feel like I was about to get shot in the neck with a bow and
Yo.
arrow. What are you still? What are you doing?
What am I gonna say? I don't know. Forgot.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Are you gonna say you're high on the podcast? I can cut that out, obviously.
No. We can say Ava is high on the podcast. I'm a 21-year-old person with like my own fucking.
Hey, you're allowed to do that.
I'm allowed to get bleezed off the cheese if I want.
I've never heard that phrase before.
That's because I made it up, fam.
You just made up bleezed off the cheese?
Yes, I think. I don't know. I've never heard anybody say that. Dude, my brain is full of wonderful wonderlands, right?
You got a gift and a curse.
I'm telling you.
You got a
Dude, in
gift
the
and a
hallway in 5th grade, I was always out there. I was talking to people too much.
Bleezing cheese? Nah.
Sniffing that thneed.
Well, it's because of your disability.
Winging on that seed.
I remember you called.
Yo, I'm Ella disabled.
Okay, well, I remember.
That's crazy to say I'm not.
No, that's where I was gonna go. I remember one time you mentioned I didn't realize you had like ADHD at first when I first met you.
You thought I was just a real tweaker?
I didn't really pick it up. I didn't know. I didn't even really think you were a tweaker. I thought you were just energetic and outgoing. But then like I asked you one day, I was like on a more like for real, I was like, yo, like why do you have so much trouble getting your shit like turned in? Because last semester, like nothing was turned in on time last semester, just straight up. And I was like, how do you manage to do that? Like, what are you doing? And then you're like, oh, well, I have this. It's not a disability, is it?
It's technically considered a disability. Yeah. Like when I was in high school, I had a 504 plan. So like I could take tests longer and I could like take a couple extra days of my homework because it would like take me longer because my brain is slow.
What was that plan? The 504?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's like, I don't know. It's code word for like this motherfucker can't sit down and read for 30 minutes. So like you got to give him special treatment.
Now it's a code that adults use to not sound offensive.
Yeah.
We got a 504. This kid can't read.
It's just like I can actually read very well, but it was like things I didn't like. Not if I'm going to explain the characteristics of ADHD, but it's just like fucking. If I was to describe ADHD, I would describe it like I'm in a race with like a bunch of motherfuckers that are the same age, height, and size as me, and everyone's running, and I have cement blocks in my feet, so I'm running as fast as I can, but I'm still like fucking 10 feet behind them. Because my brain just like go different ways. Mm-hmm. And it's like, a lot of times when I sit down and do work, it often feels like I have like 3 little toddlers to like babysit for like 2 hours as I'm about to do something hard that they don't want to do. So I gotta sit them down and give them like a fucking lollipop and like a blanket or something to play with so I can like do my work. So in order for me to like do my work, I have to turn on TV, watch YouTube video, and then also have like music in the background just to like drown out the like badass kids that are like just my brain.
Yeah, the toddlers are yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I come over, you do have
Jimmy, Kimmy,
and 3 things going on. 3 things going on at once.
Yo, because I'm just trying to make sure they don't come at me. Because then I'll be like, fuck, I do really need to get up and like watch this show really quick and then go take a shit and maybe like cook something and not do my work.
Yeah.
Not to ramble about me though, friend.
No, because I actually wanted to hear about that because
I feel like I've said it a lot better ways in real life, but that's like the best way I can describe it.
We've mentioned it here and there, but you've never actually fully explained to me like
because like if you explain what's actually going on, it still doesn't make sense. Like it has to do with the lack of dopamine, which like helps a person like have enough gumption to like want to do something. Because otherwise, like it's really hard to get yourself to do something if you don't have like any reason to.
So part of it is like a chemical thing?
Yeah, it's like a chemical way of like it's like a chemical imbalance that affects the way you logically think about doing tasks. So it can help you make like stupid decisions because your reasoning is just effed up, and you can like convince yourself you can do something in like 5 minutes when it actually takes like an hour because you don't understand like how fast time goes at the same time. We have like time blindness, so it feels like like 30 minutes could be like 4 hours or like 5 minutes depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah, you talk about just getting caught scrolling.
Like I'll turn on my phone and then be on my phone for like what feels like 30 minutes, and I go on the homepage and like go check the time, and it's like 4 hours.
Yeah. That's kind of more this ADHD. It's kind of more something that just affects you. It doesn't affect the people around you as much as it just affects yourself, because I see you basically every single day, and you always ask me like, oh, can you tell when like I'm not on like my meds or whatever? And I always say no. I never can tell. You always seem the same. Because
it doesn't because I'm on such a low dose, it doesn't affect my personality too much. I was on 30 milligrams, and that like kind of made me really kind of dialed in, and I had like a crash at the end of the day from like 6 to 8 p.m. where I would just be like kind of the worst version of myself and very miserable. But now that I'm on 20, it's like, it's enough for me to definitely feel very like, I feel kind of like wired, and I feel like I can like do a bunch of shit now because I have more energy, but not energy. It's just like the dopamine. But it feels like energy, you know. Yeah, because then otherwise, like, I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, because you mentioned just the other day that you like didn't have it for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I didn't have it for 3 or 4 days, so my brain had to adjust, like not waking up and feeling that spike in my brain to like get me to have like momentum to do the things I have to do. So I just kind of sat around and like waited for like that feeling that never came, even though I know it like wouldn't come. It was just like subconscious sort of. So then like I got frustrated at myself because I didn't like, when I'm not on my medication, it takes me like a lot longer to do things usually because it's just like.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that just proves how like real it is, because I feel like some people always like assume they have ADHD or something.
Yeah, well,
I
it's
feel
like
I hear a lot of people say that, and then it's
Yeah,
kinda, it's like how true really is it? But I guess this like
it's so overdiagnosed now. It's either overdiagnosed or like we're, as a society, we're just like declining because doctors diagnose people like left and right, I feel like. But I got diagnosed in like fucking 2010, which was like back before it got really popular, like online
so
and
way
stuff. So
before-
they,
yeah.
I was like, my 5th grade teacher had a son that had really bad ADHD, and she saw it in me, so she like pointed it out to my mom, and she like told my mom like she like go get checked out.
right. So this was way before you were an adult.
No, I was in 3rd
Before.
grade,
Okay.
so I don't know how old that is.
I think you're right though. It is way overdiagnosed. I bet if I went to the doctor, I could get it.
Yeah,
100%.
totally. Because if you just say like, oh, I could be wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take a lot for them to die. My friend Maura just got diagnosed with Adderall with like, wait, what? My friend Maura just got, hold on. My friend Maura just got diagnosed with technically ADHD, and now she's taking 10 milligrams of Adderall. So she probably does have ADHD, but like, it doesn't take that long to like go through the screening of it because the symptoms are so common now. Like everyone's on their phones too much and like fucking wasting away, having
Right.
no dopamine.
I feel like if I just told them that like if I'm making food or something, I'll literally the other day I was making food and I took like 2 of the ingredients when I was cleaning up to like put them away. I can't remember what exactly they were, but instead of going to the fridge, my brain just shut off as I picked the ingredients up, and then I was like about to throw them away. Like it was like
Dude, that happens to me so often.
it was like a condiment and like in like a loaf of bread, and then
So
I was going to
often.
throw them away. And those are the moments where I'm like, all right, what's going on here? Or it's like I'll be standing in the kitchen ready to make like a fucking simple meal. I'll be grilling like a salami and cheese sandwich, and I'll have to be like, wait, like do I go to the fridge or the pantry first? You know?
Yeah, like just like airball thoughts, like thoughts that have nothing behind them, like no protein or like anything. If you were to grab them, they'd be like a deflated balloon. It's like a thought that's not real.
Yeah.
Like your brain, like that's what it is with ADHD. Your brain lets a lot of random ass thoughts that don't make sense and or don't apply and like don't matter a lot all the time. Like I'll be in a serious situation that my brain will think about like, yo, I'm low-key hungry right now. Or like, I feel like I can't find a shirt that I've lost for 4 days and that's all I'm thinking about. Like just in random ass moments.
Yeah. It's kind of intrusive.
Yeah.
For some reason, the kitchen is where it always hits me.
Yeah, because the kitchen is an overstimulating place.
It's when I'm making food. It's because there's so many
things happening at the same time.
there's just it's that, and it's every item is in a different location.
And you're doing
That's
like a
what
lot
it is
of
for
like
me.
turning and spinning and turning around. And
Yeah. But it only happens when I'm here. When I'm at home.
Yeah,
in
you
my
know where
hometown,
everything is.
Bro, I got dude, I've been. Because I was there for years. Like I know where everything is, but here's
dude, I don't have that same feeling because my parents totally redid their kitchen, so now it's even more foreign for me. Every time I go home, I'm like, yo, whose kitchen is this? We have like a nice ass $7,000 oven and then like another oven stacked above a microwave. You know how people have those in the cabinets? It's like
Yeah.
flush with the cabinets.
Yeah.
Like the second microwave and then second oven.
Yeah. I feel the same way. My parents
Fancy attic kitchen.
My parents like redid my bathroom.
They redid our bathroom too.
I'm sure my mom is listening to this too. I know she's gonna listen. She's probably listening to this. But like my parents redid my bathroom, and like it's nice, but for some reason I still love my gross ass bathroom more.
Well, because you probably like are more familiar with it.
It was like comforting. It was like comforting to come home and just be in my like gross ass. Like the floor was like turning yellow.
Oh my god,
Like
bro.
the kitchen or what the kitchen the shower floor, like the paint was like scraped off of it. It was just like blue. The like the sink drain, like I didn't actually have a sink drain. It
What did you have?
It like fell out. What did I have? Just
Instead of
nothing.
a sink drain, you
Nothing.
just
It
had
was
the
just
hole?
Like, it was just a hole. So like
Bruh.
it was just a hole. So if you dropped anything down it, it would be gone.
That is so random, bro. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
I'm just like doing this for no reason.
Trying to just wound up your cord.
Because the other ones were wound up, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I want this to be nice. It's not gonna work though. It's kind of better.
Yeah. So we were fucking around last night, just kind of doing the ASMR shit. Mm-hmm. How do you actually feel about that? Because I have a video that I was watching the other day that I know you would make fun of me for.
If it's ASMR, I fuck with ASMR heavy.
Oh, you do? Oh, I thought you were I thought you kind of.
I like the food ASMR.
I've moved on from that. I'm sorry, that's kind of a normie ASMR thing to
Oh, you're like a step above that.
Listen, I'm very experienced when it comes to that. That's kind of like a beginner. I'm sorry, that's a beginner. A mukbang.
Dude, I'm cool
ASMR.
with being a beginner. I'm not like super into it. I just really fuck with the food ones.
You want to know how deep I've gotten into it?
How deep?
I was just waiting for you to say yes. I was watching a video of this woman just like ripping up different types of paper. Like it was like magazine paper, and then it was like normal paper, and then it was like.
I'm kidding. I don't just watch the Well, I don't know if this is the same thing, but I watch like ambiance videos where it's like magic tea room aside from a party, closed door, ambient noise.
Yeah,
music.
they're trying to come up with like aesthetics that aren't even real.
It's just like, it's not even like, it's just a song that has no lyrics, and it's just like basically like an audio of like tea glasses clinking and people walking around and softly talking in the background. It's like a ASMR. I don't even know. We'd have to pull it up and watch it.
Like you throw that on. That's something you would throw on when you're having an ADHD like moment.
Yeah, so I can like calm down and just like think about something for a second.
Yeah. You kind of
because there's like layers to the sounds. It has like a bunch of stuff at once.
Well, yeah, it's comforting, right? You envision yourself actually being next to that party.
Dude, like, you know, like being as a kid and your friends have like, your parents have friends over and you're like going to bed and you can hear them like still partying downstairs, but you're like in your bed and you're cozy, but you're just hearing them talking. Or it's like family members. That's such like a specific feeling.
And we're never gonna get it again.
That's the thing. Wait, but I might.
Dude, I actually kind of did last year.
Oh my God.
It was the day before Christmas Eve. My parents are not crazy enough to actually do something on Christmas Eve, but they had a couple golf friends over and my granddad. And I just went to the basement and I started playing like Super Mario. And it was so chill. It was like this exact vibe we're talking about.
Because you're happy to have all the people you love over, like all your family members that you love, but you get to go downstairs and like do something else. Yeah,
they were all like drinking upstairs, talking, eating snacks, but like I still wasn't even 21 at the time. Like they would have let me drink, and I did start drinking, but yeah, I was just kind of cozied up in the basement playing my games.
Of course. That's a specific feeling.
It is, bro. It's kind of like when you like take a nap after you go to the beach before dinner. You kind of feel like a seal. Just
Dude is referencing an Instagram reel that I sent him. Like, I think now it's like either a week and a half ago or like.
No, you didn't send that to me. You just.
I showed it to you.
You distracted me during class because that was worth my time.
It actually was. I only show Brady really good ones during class, but that was one of them. And it was so true. Dude, I have to describe it again. How it feels, listen to this, listeners, how it feels to sleep in between going to the beach and then going to dinner, the car ride in between those on a sunny summer's day.
Yeah. Yeah, you just feel like a seal floating through kelp with like...
a smile on his face, and he's like got the torpedo body shape, swaying in the kelp.
Arms by the side.
Yeah.
It's so true. Well, I said it's because you're so tired. Your schedule's probably a little messed up. And then
you're randomly tired for some reason. Also, being outside and being in the ocean just drains you so much.
The salt and the hot ass sun.
And you're like nice. Your skin feels warm, so that makes you want to sleep even more because you're like feeling like you like just baked in like a nice warm blanket, but it's actually your sunburn.
Yeah. And then what did I say? I said it's because like you have to get up to like eat dinner, and then you eat food, and then you're just tired again.
Yeah, but it's like you have a tired you accept.
Yeah, but you just slept, so you can't go to bed.
Yes, then you just kind of like mill around. Then your parents get ice cream later. You get ice cream later.
Yes. Yes.
This is so funny. I think this is like a weird thing that if people were not American, they would hear this and be like, yo, this is the most American thing.
Yeah, only like our white families do that.
This is right, because since we're from a similar area and we have like similar tax bracket white families.
Oh my God, that's so true. It's always like we always eat dinner at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then at like 7:30.
And it's always a meat with potato and vegetable usually, like a steak, potato, vegetable. Or we do like a Mediterranean thing or like a taco thing or an Italian thing.
I just always order like fish and chips. That's besides the point. The point is that no one's actually ever ready for ice cream. No one actually wants ice cream, but you have to get it.
Sometimes my mom wants it. Like when my mom was eating sugar still, because now she's like on her no gluten, no sugar, whatever diet, because my parents are so locked in. She would always suggest it first, but then also I remember other times where I would want to suggest it, nobody else would fuck with it. My brother was never, actually, no, he did fuck with ice cream, but my brother just doesn't like to eat sweet stuff, so he would never like mention it first.
Yeah. It's all that eating and drinking on vacation, and then you put ice cream on top of that. It's kind of way too much, honestly.
Yeah, because you have been swimming a lot, so your stomach honestly does feel kind of weird. At the end of every really good day, there's always the nausea from like 9 to 11 or like 9 to 9:30 or something random like that. Like you get randomly nauseous at the end of the day.
But then you meet a cute girl at the ice cream parlor.
I was going to say, then you like sit next to your mom and she comforts you for feeling nauseous. Maybe this is just me having anxiety as a kid.
No, this is a funny story, and I'm going to tell it, but I'm not going to say who it is because I know he thinks it's funny too.
Why, fam?
He thinks it's funny. This
is how I be in Alice's ear. Sorry. All right.
Fuck, I hate how accurate that is. You want to tilt that up a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know why it's pointed down to my
schlong. Yeah, I noticed you kind of pointed it down like it was a little flaccid.
Whoop.
I want to talk about the ice cream thing, but like the little sniffy ear thing you just did.
Yeah.
I think all couples do that.
Dude, and you know what is so devastating? The fact that you were the first person to tell me that. I was there thinking, I'm doing the most ingenious girlfriend thing. Nobody's ever done this before. Sniffing her ear like a dog. That's like a little bit weird. Not a lot of people would do that, I feel.
No, I would literally go up in my ex's ear and I'd be...
And no, I would actually smell
though.
her ear, though. Like, I'm smelling her ear because I think it's cute.
Oh. You just lost me. I wasn't actually sniffing the ear. I was just doing like a funny dog.
Well, I'll do both.
You know when a dog comes and like it sniffs you like your shorts and it's just like, it's like. And they kind of listen.
Yeah,
out.
I do like.
Yeah, they take one really deep. Yeah, it's like they're like, fuck, this kid's shorts smell great. Yeah.
No, for real.
My first dog would always do shit like that.
Dude, I miss my dog. My dog wouldn't really smell us that much. She would love to lick, though. She would get in these licking modes. You would pet her, and all she was doing is just licking your hand. She would lick it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Used to call those puppy kisses. I'm from the hood.
This kid just did the most awful gang sign.
Anyway, back to the ice cream.
Elmo does gang signs.
Back to the ice cream.
I need to get a drink if you're drinking.
Sounds like the next video. Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't have a drink out.
Because I was suffering from my high.
I have no idea what we're gonna cut out of this and what we're not. I'm like getting so confused. This is going well. Yeah.
I'm gonna pour it though. Yeah, listen to this. Wait, I need to take off this thing. This is gonna be real.
All right. Pour your drink. Pour your drink so we can. That's Down East cider.
This was a Down East cider commercial.
I'll be honest.
Tell me that wasn't fire,
dude. I'll be honest.
Pussy.
You have a relaxing voice.
Do I really like a voice? Do I have a voice? You got a face for radio, boy. That means you ugly.
You got some lungs on you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, when you were doing ASMR last night, it was relaxing me. Yeah. It's getting to the end. That's the last bit of it being poured out of the can.
The doinkle.
That's the doinkle. Back to the ice cream parlor thing. I'm going to get this out. Right. I was with my buddy 2 summers ago, and we went to a classic ice cream parlor.
Classic.
At the beach we go to. And we show up, and he... Wait a minute. No, that was last year. This was only a year ago. We went, and he was single at the time, and there was...
He was single?
He was single. Yeah, I like plugged my nose for a sec. He was single, and then there was a girl working at the register that he ordered from, and he was like, or one of us was like, "Yo, get her number," and so he did. And then we get back to our room later. We're like watching a movie, and he finally texts her. He's like, "Yo, it's like blah blah blah," and she's like, "Oh, what up? Like, hi."
Oh, what up?
And then eventually, good question to ask. Good question to always ask. She was like, "Oh, like." I can't remember who asked it. I think he asked like, "Oh, like how old are you?" or whatever. I want to say for the record, I was also on board. I was like, yo, this girl's probably like 22, 23. We were like, yo, how old are you? She's like, I'm 15.
Whoa!
And we were like, all right.
Yo, okay.
We were like,
what?
We were like, guess this is over.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah. We were like, all right, well, yeah.
There goes that.
No, 100% though. I was like, I was fucking shocked.
No, 100% though.
I was shocked as well.
Toronto.
Even my parents were like, my parents were there too. They came with us, and like they thought the same thing. Like they were shocked.
I just realized that these lights light up when we talk.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, that is the most baller thing. Ooh.
Yeah. Well,
Yo,
it's
what?
because you got quiet. It's not how close you are. It's how loud. It's how loud you're being.
Oh. Okay.
So you see, mine's like a consistent green, but if you were to get loud, it would turn yellow, and then it turns red when it's too loud.
Yo. Oh, okay. So this is like a normal. So you gotta kind of watch it as you talk.
You don't have to. That's why I kept adjusting.
If you're dialed in, you would watch it as you talked.
No, I kept adjusting it at the beginning, so we didn't have to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I think this only comes in from like One Direction. I was about to start singing.
You can sing. Let's hear it.
No, I was about to start singing. I don't even know.
Last Christmas.
No, a One Direction song. That's why.
Baby, you're my... I don't fucking know a One Direction song, not gonna lie. That's how much of a fucking weirdo I was as a child. I didn't fuck with One Direction or Justin Bieber.
No, I was going to sing The Baby You Light Up My World Like Nobody Else.
Oh yeah, do it. Sing it, bro.
I don't know the lyrics. That's the only
Baby, you
line
light up my world like nobody else. Just sing that part.
I have a good voice. I'm not going to sing for you, though.
Bro, he's teasing the sing.
SoundCloud.com/OBrady.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. You got this. God. Cut that.
How did you... What was your favorite part? So, over a week ago now.
About a week ago,
we went on that... We took a little trip to Boston together with some friends. And what did you think about that? We checked out some art exhibits, museums.
Honestly, it was awesome. I just loved the fact that I could be out there with my friends. Yeah.
That is
sports interview ass. And we're gonna play hard next year.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're all right. I'm the interviewer. You're the player. That's a really good first half. You guys are up 4. What are you gonna do to keep the lead in the second half?
Well, when you get behind a guy and you're digging in his ass, you gotta make sure he knows that you're up his ass. Get him up their ass.
When I'm on defense, I like to pick the other player's butt cheeks, and yeah.
I like a large guy.
It's just sus. Sus sports interviews.
No, yeah, had a great time at first a contemporary one. A lot of my friends, according to me asking them, did not fuck with the contemporary art. I was fucking with it.
Bro, who didn't like that?
Well, you didn't really fuck with the screen.
Drop.
You didn't really fuck with the screen exhibition. That one was kind of cool.
No, yes, I did.
Jason just didn't like the fact that the art, the museum workers were explaining paintings to him. It got him super tight. He was yo, I can't let a motherfucker tell me what to think. Bro. I can't do this place. That's not how he talks, but
yeah,
along the lines of that.
He's got to put that to the side.
Jason is our dear friend that looks like a Viking and is really into conspiracy theories to a certain degree.
No, I liked the screen thing, actually. It was basically... I'm going to create a mental image for everybody. It was you walk into this room, there's these big kind of projector type screens that your high school teacher would use.
And they're hanging from the ceiling super ultra big.
To show a video. And they're all hanging from the ceiling at different heights and stuff. And what's on them, it's kind of it was sort of LGBTQ stuff, but also kind of just it was retro, nostalgic... maybe 80s, 90s type of videos of people dancing and just doing weird shit. But I did fuck with it. Obviously it was weird, but the second you walk in, you're okay, this is kind of weird. But then you get to the middle of it and then you're surrounded by all of these screens showing these different videos of these people doing stuff. And it was so trippy. I literally at one point I was just spinning
Dude,
around.
when my edible was kicking off during that little walk through, I was tweaking. It was amazing. Like the ones with just like the bunch of different sunsets and like the monologue in the background. That one was crazy.
That one was weird. I didn't get to see the timer end, but
it was like a drag show at the end.
But the screen one though, you get like disoriented by how much is around you. It's like overstimulating, and it's also something not a lot of people are familiar with because it's kind of this weird genre. And then you finally get to the end of it. And then you just look around this corner, like of this hallway, to just keep going through the floor that we're on in the museum, and it's just like this bright light. It took you out to the view of the and
it's like you're walking towards the bright light.
Yeah, it brings you to this like huge window to the outside. So it's like the transition of being inside.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That piece. With all that going on.
I'm glad you're like thinking about this critically because.
And then you walk out. And
Henry didn't really fuck with it, and Jason didn't fuck with it.
That's because, well, I don't know. They might have already. Well, Jason already wasn't having a good time, I guess.
Maybe I'm thinking wrong.
Well,
Shout out to y'all though.
No,
it's okay either way. I was just like, I still had a really good time at the end of the day.
No, I'm not even trying.
That was like my favorite day in a while.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to make up a reason why that was interesting. That is just actually how I felt going through it.
Yeah, no,
that was
real.
actually my experience, and it was.
Me too. I thought it was crazy.
It was really cool.
Like, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I get that.
No, props to whoever did that though. No, but dude, I got so many friends that would not even go in that room.
Exactly.
They'd be like, "Yo, this is gay." Like, "Yo, this is gay."
Would Dawson go in that room?
Dawson, Dawson's. I feel like Dawson has opened up his mind a little more to stuff like that.
How come?
To art stuff. I mean,
just because of you?
To art stuff. Yeah, probably. Maybe because of me. I feel like also because of his girl. I feel like they. I don't know where I'm pulling this from. I kind of just made this up in my head, but I feel like she kind of just like likes that stuff as well. So
no, I bet you that could be right.
I think they kind of maybe just.
I believe that.
Like I know them. If they went and did that, they would probably have a great time. It was cool. Because dude, then.
Should I just hold it like this?
There wasn't just that. There was. Literally the first, like one of the first rooms you walk into, there's just these like 15-foot tall, like religious sculptures of just these people like doing like weird hand motions. I can't even describe it. I'll put the video up right now. I took a video of it.
Religious sculptures of people doing hand motions.
They were so tall and you could get right up to them. That's why I liked They
were really cool too. Like the stitching and stuff on those. Like, oh my God, the fabric was tweaking me out. I fuck with it so heavy. Yeah. Henry really liked that one too, I think.
That's why I liked the Contemporary Art Museum.
I wish there was more floors. I didn't know it was just that floor.
I know. But the reason I liked it is because you can get so close to the work. You can get so close to the art.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a painting from like 200 years ago that's like super valuable now because it's old and the artist is dead. It's like new art that you can get really close to. And you can kind of have a cooler experience with it because you get right up to it. It's not behind glass.
No, it's like in your face.
Yeah, that shit wasn't behind a bunch of glass. That's why it was so cool. And that's why I love that one more. So it's crazy. It's crazy to me that unless you were like a crazy art history nerd or something, I feel like people kind of our age would like the Contemporary Art Museum better. But
because it's just more interesting stuff. It's less like boring different. You know, I mean, the paintings are cool though. Like Monet is super cool. Like, but yeah, if you're not like interested in painting at all, like you probably wouldn't care about looking at a painting, whether it was good or bad, because it's just kind of like looking at a picture.
No, but also to that point, like, why the fuck would you go on that trip if like you thought that way?
Yeah, true.
You're just talking about in general.
I'm just saying in general, yeah.
Just in general. Yeah.
But like, why the fuck would you go on that trip though?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I brought my headphones. These are like the perfect fit. Now you guys got like a me and you set up. If we're gonna get chairs, we should get podcast mic stands.
Like the ones that clip onto the table?
Yeah, or just like kind of come down like an arm.
Yeah, no, I've actually been wanting to buy those for a while. That's what I thought this microphone came with when I first got it.
I bet you they're not that expensive. We could probably get some cheap ones and just hook it up to 2 little chairs.
I'm gonna drop some money on some new equipment soon. Just some little bullshit that I need.
Like what?
Want. I want just a little tripod for like a phone. Like something you can kind of just prop up, like a little mini one.
So you could we could like record.
Clip a phone into just for like other stuff. Not for the podcast, just for other stuff.
Oh, okay.
What else? There was something else. What did you just say? You just said something that would have been helpful. Like
if we got 2 mic chairs and then like hooked them up to 2 like sitting chairs.
Yeah, the arms for the mics.
Yeah.
That'll be helpful too.
And I can source the chairs.
Yeah. Source that.
Source that.
What did you actually think of Chinatown?
I thought that was awesome. I think I was just so fried. I was like, what the hell is going on? But the buns were so good. The cream buns. Good ass food. I'm not going to lie. It was chill. I would go back there for sure.
Yeah. I usually don't like shit like that where it's just a bunch of bread and sweet stuff.
But I would go back there.
That was solid.
Yeah. Randall brought us to the right places. I'm not going to lie. Like he brought us to the right spots in Boston.
Yeah. I was like, dude, how many times you been here? Like, you know where everything is. And he's like, yeah, like I do. But no, yeah. Chinatown. It was just like there were so many of those little shops.
Yeah.
And they all just had like little, what? They all just had little Chinese dishes. These delicious.
Are you laughing at yourself before you said that?
Yeah. Yeah. I laugh at myself.
Yeah. Did we get food there too? Or no, we got food in like oh my God, the fucking like random collection of restaurants we found.
Yeah. I feel like I was the only person that had like a terrible meal there.
Yeah. I had really good food there.
It was the chicken place, Haley Jane's. We both.
Yeah, I got a chicken sandwich from there that was pretty good.
Yo, fuck Haley Jane's.
I don't know, man.
Trash.
Trifling.
Trash as hell. I don't even care. Like that chicken was so bad. It was so tough, and it was chewy.
It was like frozen looking.
It was like barely sauced, and then they didn't give me the sauce I ordered.
Dude, we gotta go back to Boston and go back into that place, that place we went to, and not get from there and get somewhere else. Because I feel like they had other good restaurants we could have.
I wanted to sit down with you guys and eat at a restaurant. But no, we got brought to this like just mosh posh of fucking obscure.
I think Randall brought us there because it was like the most
else in the world. None of those restaurants.
Yo, they were just like it was like a fucking like extremely realistic lucid dream of like going to a place with your class to get food. Like that was such a dream scenario. Like all of a sudden I'm with my whole graphic design art department. Every kid I've had a class with, we're walking around underneath the city in this random collection of restaurants in an underground mall type situation, and all the restaurants have random names like what was that chicken place's name?
Haley Jane's.
Haley Jane's Chicken, or like El Doro Tacos or some shit like that. Like
yeah,
like fucking like, or like Salty Clam, like New England food, or fucking whatever, like just like some shit. Like this is not real.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yes, bruh.
You know season 3 where they introduced the mall?
Yeah.
Or was that season 4? Either way, like that is how it felt walking into this place.
Yes, it felt like fucking Stranger Things at the mall.
It felt like somebody made up all these locations.
Yeah. Like Truman Show as fuck.
What is that? I've heard of it.
The Truman Show? It's like a fucking, I forget who's in it. Forgive me, but it's like everything he's doing is not real because he's not in the right reality.
Drink crack.
Ooh.
My bad. But no, that was such a good time.
Yeah, man.
Good time. Besides the food, though.
Yeah, food could have been better. That's why I say we go back with just the actual homies. Be a fun day.
And those other scrubs.
The scrubs. Who we got? Ben.
It was a good crew.
Ben Hen, James, Jace. You guys are invited to my birthday party.
Oh, dude, I forgot it was your birthday. I'm so excited. You gotta make it good, though.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
What do you want me to bring?
I don't know. You gotta help me plan it.
Oh, I'll help you plan it.
Do like a fun rage.
We're like on the same block.
Word.
Same gang. It's gonna be at your place, I assume.
Yeah, Steph.
At your place.
Oh my god, the girls want to put a bunch of people in the basement for Halloween, which I'm down for, but like I just the work to put all that stuff up there. I feel like our basement is gonna be. I feel like it might be better to do the basement and the first floor. That's what all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't think it would be as big as you think it'll be. They never are.
Yeah, they never are. Because also, like, Keene State's it's just a small school in general. This Burton snowboard is fire.
No, talking to the mic, ho.
This Burton snowboard is fire, ho. Yeah, I just was kind of leaning back in my chair, got a little casual.
Got a little fucking casual with it. Yeah, no, those parties are never as big as you think they are. It'll be fine. But no, I'm super down to help plan your B-Day. What are you thinking? Close friends type of thing?
Yeah, probably close friends, then like some homies of the close friends. I'll let that slide too.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool. Just like take over your first floor of your house.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
In like early December.
Yeah. Super down. Are we good enough friends Like, do I have to get you something? Mm-mm. Do I have to get you a gift?
You give me a drink, like beer or whatever.
Yeah, I'll buy you alcohol. That's a good gift.
Yeah, that's a normal gift.
It's a good gift, yeah. I wouldn't even know what to buy you.
No, you don't gotta do that. I sometimes like I'll get gifts for my friends that are girls, but my guy friends, I feel like if I was to get them a gift, it would be like something that I own that I would give them, or like some shit like that.
No, I only get gifts. I only get gifts from my parents. This is interesting. You gotta really be careful with who you get gifts for, because once you give someone one gift,
they expect it all the time. Yeah,
you're gonna know if they don't give you a gift next year.
Yep.
If they're still in your life. But yeah, no, I only give gifts to my parents and my 2 best friends. That's it. And if I have a girlfriend at the time, girlfriend.
So, your parents, Dawson, and then
Talking to Mike Ho.
Elliot, EJ.
Yeah, EJ, Dawson, my parents. That's it.
That's beautiful.
And then GF.
Yeah, I would get like Dana and Maura something, and my girlfriend. Yeah. Because my home friends, they deserve a little Christmas present.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have any.
I'll get them something goofy. They're like, every time I get my friends a Christmas presents, it's always like, I gotta get them something goofy and then something like kind of serious and slay.
Yeah, you can get a funny thing.
Yeah, of course.
A serious thing.
I think so.
That makes it more wholesome in a way. Mm-hmm. Because you get them at first. You get them with the funny thing.
And then it's like, oh, okay.
You drop the for real thing.
Yeah, bro.
And we're in a great position where as graphic designers / artists, whatever you want to call yourself, we could maybe make something for someone.
Perchance.
That's a free gift.
I think I'm definitely going to utilize that this year, and I used to not, and now I'm just thinking it's just a waste of money if I don't, because I'm just buying people things I could make. So.
Yeah.
Or make something cooler.
As a gay female, I would have no idea what to get you. With like other people, it's literally alcohol is just something. It's like a universal. Everyone can get behind it, so it's a safe.
What would you get me if you had to choose, like off the top of your head?
If I had to get you something, I would actually try to find you a few little knickknacks. Probably you already have so much shit on your desk.
Yeah, I don't need more shit.
I'd probably just get you a few knickknacks, a drink. That's it, actually. Knickknacks and drinks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's the name of your podcast, by the way.
Knickknacks and drinks.
You're welcome.
I would probably get you a gift card for gambling. And
you think I'm so addicted to gambling? When I just busted your job, Alina. I literally use free. I know. I don't fucking
money. I don't fucking know how this shit works. Okay, bro. I do not fucking know how this shit worked.
Yeah, well, that's because you said that's one of the few masculine traits as a lesbian woman that you don't possess. Like, you don't really care about sports. But did you ever?
Yeah, I would say I like most other guy things I can somewhat relate to, but I've never really cared about. I played sports. I played soccer like my whole life, but I never really watched soccer.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are there any sports besides soccer that you played?
Or yeah. With? Tennis, lacrosse, field hockey, gymnastics.
Like at like a real age though, not when you were
I did
like
lacrosse
9.
when I was like 16. I did field hockey when I was 16. What else?
It's already a good amount. That's already way more than I did.
Did soccer. And I did tennis for a while. Like tennis was the last sport I recently actually really liked in like freshman year of college. I really fuck with tennis still. So I do actually like sports. I just don't think I have. It's just honestly, you know, I don't watch sports is because I don't really watch stuff like that. Like I like to watch like podcasts of people talking or like YouTube videos or something like that. I don't really watch like movie shows or sports. I have like niche things to watch that are like not normal. Like I'd rather watch like a montage of like somebody like collecting frogs from a river. That's like my leisurely time. Yeah. I'm not turned on Downton Abbey, okay? I have levels. I'm a leveled person.
Okay. So you're better than me because you watch a guy collect frogs.
Obviously.
And keep them in
I just found out that Vaseline is bad for you today. So now I was convinced to buy beeswax balm from my coworker that lives in Vermont. So yeah, I have to throw out my Vaseline now. It's like $20 worth of Vaseline knock for.
Well, you're just smearing petroleum all over yourself, aren't you?
Isn't it? It's just like a byproduct right? from gasoline. Yeah, it's like, and people are like, well, no, it's not bad because it doesn't like absorb into your skin. Then how come I put it on at night on my face and I wake up in the morning, it's gone? Where did it go? Did it like dissipate into the air? I didn't rub it off. So it has to get absorbed into your skin. That's like, if you wouldn't like eat that, why would you put it on your? But the same thing goes for like shampoo and stuff. So it's like fucked up, bro.
It is true. It's kind of, some of it wipes off on your pillow.
True, but like a lot of it does just go in your face.
Have you thought about how dirty your pillow is?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I just think I washed my sheets like 2 weeks ago.
I'm due.
Dude, how due are you, bruh?
I'll be honest. I might be like a week overdue. Just a week.
Of how many days? Just only a week?
Just like 7 days a week. What's the longest you'll leave those sheets on for?
Dude, sometimes I left them on for a month. Actually, probably not a month, like 20 days.
20 days. That's fair. Well,
You forget, man.
It really depends. It depends on the freakization.
Yeah, because if you get freaky, then it's like all of a sudden they're like more stretched out, and like there could be like a weird substance or two on them that you don't know about.
Yeah, if you get hella freaky, those should be washed right away.
Yeah.
In reality, they should.
But you're gonna sleep on them.
I do that.
Obviously, you're gonna sleep on them. You're not gonna like imagine like a couple like gets freaky and then immediately changes the bed to wash the sheets and put on new sheets. Only if you like fucking squirt everywhere. I feel like you need to do that. That's kind of pushing it. Like if you make your girl squirt all over your Johnson, then you probably need to wash your sheets.
I gotta tell you something funny.
Okay. He's got to tell me something funny. I'm rubbing my hands together. I'm so excited.
Fuck. This is the type of shit where I'm like, damn, bro, I hope my mom's not listening.
Yo, when you were saying that your mom was going to listen to this earlier, I was like, what? Do not shout out your mom right now. My mom is not going to listen to this. We should keep this.
My mom is 100% going to listen to this because I feel like she finds what I do is interesting and she cares about me. So she's definitely
well, okay, then that's probably better. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Brady's mom.
You'll meet her one day.
I feel like my mom, I just want to protect my mom from this part of me.
Oh, I wish I could too, but then I realized that like I can't hide this. This is like what
this isn't even like something to protect. I just like to be respectful of my mom.
So,
I haven't said respectful things, so.
No, so. Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it in a way where it's like, oh my God. It's like, I'm making fun of these people because this is ridiculous.
Well, this is just a really crazy.
It's just ridiculous that this is like reality, I guess.
It is. This is a funny story based on what you were just saying. It was in this house. It was when I first moved. One of the first weeks I moved in, I was still in a relationship, and there may have been some freakization in the bed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I remember after the freakization, I was like going to bed or something, or maybe it was the next day, and then I pulled the covers down a little bit, and there was like a little bit of like a stain, and it wasn't a poop stain. Is that what you're thinking? It wasn't a poop stain. It was
Was it a blood stain?
No, it was like an acidic stain. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
From like the innards of someone's Johnson?
Innards of someone's Johnson.
Because the inside of a vagina is fucking acidic and bleach as shit.
I had no idea that like women's underwear would actually get like bleached from that.
Yeah.
That's
crazy, bro.
That blew my mind when I heard
Dude,
that.
it's crazy what's upside in there, bro. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I never pay attention to that shit.
But get this. Listen to how emotional this is. It was stained there on the under sheets, like the ones you lay on. Mm-hmm. And then we broke up. And the stain was still there.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, yo, this is like a distant reminder.
No way. The distant reminder.
I was like on my bed, bro. Like, fuck.
Yo, vagina juice still stained on my sheets, my lady. And you know I never gonna stop fucking with you, bitch. What, did that not, like, I did not hit a couple notes there?
That was
Please.
This shit just went off the rails.
Get me up in the air now.
That shit just went.
Just that air dap up. Come on, man.
Yeah. That was tough. That was tough, bro. That shit just went off the rails so quickly. But no, I remember it's like, damn, like it's still there. Like she's like still with me. It's like
the funniest thing ever.
It's like a little reminder, and then I washed him, and then it was gone, thankfully. If that never left.
Yeah, man, get rid of that shit, bro.
I'd have to get new sheets if that never left.
No, for real. Just waking up every day looking at it. You start to convince yourself that it was your stain, but you always know deep down it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Do you have a pocket pussy? I feel like that's something a dude should have. If I was a dude, I would
No.
probably have one of those.
No, I don't. And I've never known someone that has.
Really? I always feel like there's always a dude that has them and he like throws it around and makes a joke out of it in high school.
There's
always like the throw around a dildo moment in high school. You know what I'm talking about? Like you see it on someone's you just see it on someone's Snap story and it's like, what the fuck? Where did they get that?
Like, yo, who's taking the dildo for the night?
It's like you're in like it's a video of like the class, like a cafe or like the calf or like in the back of the fucking school, like in the way back, and you just like see like a blurry Snapchat video of someone like fucking throwing it and it hits like the side of the school building. Like these are just kids like being fucking.
Yeah, it just sticks to like the cafeteria
like
ceiling.
That. And it was like that's like your first sighting of a dildo ever. So you're like, what the fuck is this wiggling thing?
Someone has to get like a 40-foot ladder to take a dildo off the ceiling.
Yes, like this is the shit I'm talking about.
No, I've never had one. I would say most guys don't have one, and if you think it's common, it's not.
Okay, because I thought that was like the thing of, like,
it's not common.
Like I'm gonna go home and like hit some fucking.
No.
I feel like because you have your hand, you don't really need to do that. Like that's kind of extra.
I can't hate on it too much because I don't even know. I never even experienced it. But
yeah, you could be missing out on some fire shit.
I could.
I mean, if I was a dude, I would like
not
totally invest in one of those.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I don't know. I wouldn't.
I often think about the fact that I do not have a dude's appendage, so I don't know what it feels like to actually like get down in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm skilled enough where I can make it work on my own.
Yeah, bro. For sure. I want more Swedish fish, but I'm holding back.
I actually got sent an Instagram account the other day that you might be interested in. It's called, you might know about it. Do you know what Snow Bunny University is?
No, but I know what snow bunnies are.
Yeah.
Isn't it just like white girls that fuck with black dudes?
Yeah, I went to Chipotle with Dawson, and then I'm like, yo, I'm not coming in. Because like I wasn't getting food. He was just him.
Why didn't you get Chipotle, bro?
Well, because I didn't. You
don't want to pay for it?
No, I had other dinner.
Oh.
And yeah, I was like, why am I going to pay for it? I already have other dinner. And then he's like, yo, I'm going to go get my burrito. And then the second he walks in the store, he sends me an Instagram meme. So I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And it's by Snow Bunny University.
What?
And I'm like, all right. I'm like, I texted him. I'm like, are you really waiting in line, sending me and looking at this? And it's just an Instagram page full of like just really hot college girls, like white college girls.
I'm looking this up.
You might want to follow. Is that a siren? Oh, damn, yeah. It's like, what the fuck is that?
What?
That's crazy that can reach here. I hear that like 3 times a day. Yeah, Snow Bunny University. It's mainly, I think it's a lot of just like athletes, probably just because that's easier to find. But I wish it wasn't. I kind of wish it wasn't.
You wish it wasn't.
I kind of wish it wasn't. I kind of wish it was like a deep search where it's like, yo, no, that's kind of weird actually.
These are just like, these girls are your type. These are all your type.
We act like it's not weird because they're athletes, so it's like kind of easier to find them, but it's still just as weird as it being a random person.
Yeah, no,
you
you're
just
right.
can't find the random people unless someone like.
No, this is definitely weird. This is like a very straight man Instagram account.
Yeah, and the only mutual follower that like followed it was my like little cousin, which was funny.
That's funny.
It's the only fucking other person. What are you getting up to after this?
My friends are gonna be drinking, and I'm probably gonna be drinking with them. Maybe I'll go out, maybe not.
It is a Saturday night.
We'll see how I feel. I do just kind of want to go back and eat more toast. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna need to find some food. I might have to order food. Fuck, I might order.
Oh shit! Wait, friend.
Yo, like I did it.
I will get McDonald's with you right now.
I was thinking more of like a Domino's vibe. It's just kind of expensive. If we don't pick it up, it's kind of more expensive. But damn.
If you don't pick it up, it's more expensive, or what?
Yeah, if you don't pick it up, it's more expensive. You have to tip the driver, and there's a delivery fee.
Oh yeah. You gotta
way more expensive.
Picking it up is way better.
Just go. But anyway.
Mickey D's though. Actually, I'm kind of scared to get Mickey D's because like their onion recall thing.
Yeah, right.
The E. coli shit.
Did you say onion recall?
Their onion recall. Well, it was like there's some fucking shit happened with the onions. Like they got like E. coli in them, so now they gotta like.
No, not the onions. That's the meat.
No, look it up. It was the onions.
Oh. I didn't think onions could have that. I thought that was like a meat.
Oh, my phone fucking died.
It's a meat disease, and your phone died. Now you don't even know what the play is. I think that's a good.
I don't even know what the play is. I'm sitting slouched. Had a whole bag of Swedish fish. Didn't even drink my cider all the way, and I'm like faded. So
Good. Just slam it once it's over. Anyway, that sounds like a good place to wrap things up.
we will wrap, and maybe next time we'll come back and it'll be Ava's podcast version with Brady on as her first guest.
Oh shit, I'm the first guest.
Probably fam would be the easiest.
Shit, I mean, I live here, so probably be the easiest person to get.
Yeah, so we are in Brady's studio. You guys might know Brady's podcast. I've been doing this thing all evening where I'll speak and then like my tongue will just like forget how to say the words.
Yeah, just get caught up. Well, anyway.
Some ADHD talking.
I appreciate you making it.
All right, bro,
Thanks
we're going to air dap up because my arm can't reach.
Nah, bro, we can get... Oh, no, come here. Yeah, bro. Yeah, fucking go. All right.
All right, bro.
Thanks for coming on, gang. Appreciate it. Catch y'all.
Hey!
Make it, moving like the Matrix. 10 bands up off weed, I'm spacing. New ass chain, fuck them cases. I don't even play games, I don't like to play tricks. Hold up while you tripping out at the ATM.